Hey guys, Michael Mitchell with Miracle Mortgage and themichaelmitchell.com. So, just going to tell you another fun story today. Again, I'm kind of going back to horses, animals, I guess. So, I had this horse named Rocket. Her official registered name was Rocket Rangerette. Now, Rocket was a pretty cool horse, but we were out working cattle one day, and we were herding them up from this pasture way in the back, and there was a creek that ran through the middle of the pasture and it had briars and trees and all kinds of stuff. Well, the guy that we were working with said, "Hey, there's only one place that they can cross. So I want you and the other kids, there were four of us, me, another friend, my little sister, and his little sister." He said, "I want you guys to line up, over here. And as the cattle come and they head towards you, then I want you to push them across the creek." We said, "Great." So we hear a lot of hooping and hollering and stuff way out in the back end of the pasture over the hill where we can't see him. And then all of a sudden, he comes riding over the top of the hill and said, "They crossed way down here. Get over there and make sure that they don't come back, your way. We want to keep them moving." So here we go. Now, Rocket had an aversion to water. She didn't like crossing creeks. It was a huge pain in the butt to get her across the creek the first time. But my little sister on her horse, she just goes trotting and do right across the creek. And then right behind her is my friend's little sister, do, boom, they go right across the creek, no problem. Well, me and my other buddy, and he's riding his horse named Cutie. Cutie was a train wreck of a horse, but she was still pretty cool. And we are just going full gallop. And I was right behind him, and it was yah, get on it. And my friend and Cutie go across the creek, no problem, water everywhere. My horse Rocket, boy, she is grabbing dirt and she's going, and she gets right up there and water. She slams on the brakes. I go over her head into the water, and I'm just so shocked. I mean, literally, it's like this deep. Was it a creek? No, it was kind of a little wet spot. Anyway, so made me mad. So I get back on Rocket and I'm spurring and I'm kicking and carrying on, and she's all tiptoeing, trying not to, I don't want to get my feet wet. And then all of a sudden, just boom, she explodes, just shoots straight up in the air and boom, lands right down in the middle of the creek. And as soon as we hit, and I'm so shocked, me and her are kind of looking around, and I'm looking at her, and she kind of looks back over her shoulder at me, and she goes like, "Well, this ain't so bad." It was so bad because I'm covered in mud, and everybody's like, "What happened to you?" So I had to tell them. But yeah, Rocket. Come check me out, themichaelmitchell.com.